Good afternoon, Princess. I decided to come to EPCOT for lunch because there's a newish, like 2 weeks maybe, booth, the Honey Bee-stro, that has actually four very delicious looking things. So hopefully they'll make a good lunch, and I guess a surprise for you and Mommy, but you'll probably get it before you see this, so surprise. I started with the Tupelo honey cornbread, and ooh, it comes with a bee apparently. Shoo, get. Anyway, I started with the Tupelo honey cornbread, and that is bacon on top. Sounds absolutely delicious. Then there's a flatbread and cheesecake. Oh boy. And go, shoot. Oh. The cornbread was delicious. A lot more savory than I expected. But given its placement on the menu as the first item, it was not intended to be a dessert dish. So the addition of the bacon and being, I guess, a baked cornbread, yeah, added to that very savoriness that was very, very good. Enjoyed that thoroughly. So I went back, because I did 3 transactions, 3 receipts to avoid the line, and this time I got the flatbread, which is specifically the lavender honey mustard marinated chicken or grilled chicken flatbread. That's a lot to say, but looks quite substantial, and that's good because, well, you know why. I am anticipating a grand slam because the flatbread was fantastic. And I got the cheesecake now, and I don't really see why it would not be great. But, well, this is what it is. This is the local wildflower honey mascarpone cheesecake. And presuming the flour is also edible, and great presentation. Oh boy. And, well, surprise, there's Spike. And there's cheesecake. Yes, we have our grand slam. Cheesecake, delicious. The weakest of the bunch, I guess, but not by much. Prefer the flatbread, no, the cornbread, then the flatbread, then the cheesecake. That's actually the exact order they are on the menu, so I guess that works. I will say, though, best booth at the festival so far. Beats out, I think the citrus, whatever, yeah, or no, citrus blossom, it's literally right there, and Mexico. So, glad I tried it. I am done with my lunch. That means I have business to take care of now, so I have to head back and take care of all that, unfortunately. But the adventure for today is not over. We will be back, but not here at EPCOT, because something amazing, wonderful, finally, Jesus Christ, why did it take so long, happened yesterday, and we're going to go and have a little bit of fun. But for now, time to work. And everything being taken care of, I am in Magic Kingdom, Adventure Land specifically, where I'm going to start with a snack because, as usual, I got the spring rolls. I have one of each, and they do give you one of each sauces, even if you do that. So that's kind of cool. And then I'm still going to think about dinner, and then the special event for the evening. Well, special for me, not for a lot of people. We'll see. I'm on the moving walkway, but there are markers asking us to wait here. Don't really know what they expect us to do. I mean, I suppose I could walk backwards, but there's already people behind me. I don't know. I wonder if someone didn't think this through. Despite the over year-long refurbishment, this is original equipment, and I love it. Those stairs are a little more recent, though.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform.
And after almost a year, or for me, yeah, actually just over, no, March, I guess. So a little over a year. I still can't read a calendar. We are finally back on the PeopleMover. They had a lot of work to do. I think it was retracked, and it does feel a little bit smoother. So I do appreciate that. And I'm hoping they gave this area some love because a few pieces were looking a little, I don't know, in need of some TLC. I don't know, the lights look pretty good. Looks like all the street lights are working. I can't really tell. Maybe I have to go and dig up an old video. I think one of the last times I was on it, that whole thing was dark. Very, very scary.
If your future includes shopping,
Outbound departures. I am finally departing outbound again. I am leaving the country in less than 2 months. Finally for a cruise. I know, I've been waiting way, way too long. It will have been a year and a half since my last sailing. Anyway, I know, who knows what nonsense we're going to have to deal with on that cruise. Probably the same nonsense we're dealing with here. Now, they're loading the PeopleMover every other car, it seems. So there's one gap in between, which means there's very, very low capacity. This ride is mostly outside, and while I appreciate the position that Disney is in, I don't blame them for all of this. I do, though, have a problem with the people that think that helps. It's data, not science. Oh well. Well, what do you think? Are we gonna get a lights-on view of Space Mountain? Probably not. Not that lucky, but you never know. Oh, maybe in a little bit I will take a ride. Woo!
We're now entering one of the real wonders of our world, Space Mountain. Blast off on a high-speed outer space adventure.
No, she's dark. All right. Well, it's normal. And you know, up there in the cold pitch blackness, you used to be able to see the coaster and see the effects on the dome, but no longer. Very disappointing that that's gone, but maybe it will be back when this ride is reimagined as a skinnable attraction.
Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Now that is also, well, relatively new. You've never seen any of this because, I don't know, so far you haven't been tall enough. Yeah, here is where I think we could see the skyscape, spacescape? Wonder what you would call that. Something like that. I know, all you're seeing is a horrible black screen. Well, I mean, there are some lighting effects, but nothing like it used to be. And speeding up. Okay, this is really dark and kind of weird. I'm pretty sure it was not like this before. All right. Huh. Oh boy. Okay, so here's more. Alright, no. Here, yes. There was definitely more going on in here. Lots more projections, stars and galaxies and things. Now there's a few faint ones, but I don't know, I miss the good old days. And finally, oh, whoa! And back into the light. That would be a good place for some dioramas, actually. Instead of that pitch black.
Be sure to visit Space Mountain while you're here for an adventure that's out of this world.
Well, I don't know how interested you are in this right now, but, well, that's Tron over there. And it's a fun ride. I enjoyed it very much when I rode in Shanghai a couple years ago. It is, I don't know, it's quite nice. Good addition to the Magic Kingdom. It will not be as good as the one, oh boy, what is it? Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. There we go. Oh, and look! Home of the future Happy Drive with Baymax. That would be totally awesome. I gotta go on Astro Orbiter sometime, but I don't like this version. I like the one that I grew up with the actual, like, moon rockets and stuff. You know, like real space, not this wonky, retro, what do they call this? Steampunkish, Jules Verne vibe, copycat from Paris. Ay.
We're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Inside this rotating theater, full families welcome you into their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century.
Yep. It's good having this ride back. Remember, a couple months ago I was here, there were no slow rides. PeopleMover was down, the Liberty Bell was down, the train is still down for the Tron construction. That meant there was not a whole lot to do, and there is a PeopleMover train with just one couple. And the line was not too bad. I think I waited maybe 15-20 minutes. Better than the 40 minutes. that it posted when I arrived. Anyway, well, not too much longer. Now we're heading into the last tunnel where we used to be able to see some scenes from If You Had Wings. Yes, sponsored by Eastern Airlines. The long defunct Eastern Airlines. Thank you, Machinist Union. It's all your fault, of course. And now we have Buzz Lightyear to look at. Not the most exciting, but still fun. As we slowly move our way through the darkness, there is a mirrored window here. I wonder what's on the other side. Dun dun dun. Oh boy. And the new Tomorrowland sign, so I don't know. They're doing some really weird stuff. They replaced some of the supports for the PeopleMover track, but then over there they just painted over the old nasty retro steampunk thing. And then this thing, this hideous structure is still there. I don't know. I don't really know what they're doing. And we may never ever find out. As we approach the end of the line for the PeopleMover. Ah, so nice to get another ride again. I will hang out here in the park for a little while longer, maybe catch another ride in a little bit. Yeah, maybe in the evening after dark. That would be kind of nice. And here we are at the station. It's about time to disembark, and there goes another train with just one guest on it. Ay, ay, ay. No wonder the line was so long. Well, the door is going to open soon, so I'll say goodbye for now. And I don't know, maybe we'll see the PeopleMover at night. But it's good to have her back. And that's it. I got my night ride on the PeopleMover. I did go and ride Jungle Cruise. The posted wait time, I think, was 20 minutes, but it took a lot longer to do the full thing, almost an hour, so I had to rush back over here. I was not near the last guest on, but I mean, it was closer than I thought it would be, but that's okay. Very enjoyable night ride, and park is closed. I still have to figure out what to do for dinner. I'm thinking about stopping at the Poly, but that's kind of not really out of the way, but it's a lot. I could go somewhere else. I don't know. It's late. I really didn't plan this out, and I don't have anything really to eat back in place because I'm headed home tomorrow. So I might just have to go hungry for a very, very little bit until I can make a decision. But I got to ride the PeopleMover finally, and that is why I am thankful for my problems.